check. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. I got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. Flatline for the night time. I'm on a first name basis with the afterlife, and there's no ceiling when you're the demon. I dug myself out of the dirt for a reason, and I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be Michelin.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, mouth a pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you.
Dallas multipass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bitter.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bitter. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bitter. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
Yeah. Glizz out. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 2 twin on me, Hessel and Grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. Don't pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Front and back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 2 twin on me, Hessel and Grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
What's a black grand national? Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? It's the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How they get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate a that's hating on the and they both. I hate a hating on them and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Now cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster! Taking bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up in unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we have to apply metric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling Monster! Oh man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you
Well, not a building you're going to miss. We are at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Dak. That's not a quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Oh, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Prescott to throw here. 3rd and 2. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Throwing on first is Prescott. He's still going at the 30. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They send him left out of the slot. Dak now from the Prescott is hit. He lost the football. And the Ravens make the recovery. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar off the play fake. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down, here's Lamar. Getting out to his left. He won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action now with Jackson. Now here he goes again. He dodged the tackle. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be Cowboys football. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd down now. They need 7. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. Finds the in route, complete. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop her at the line, no gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Play action, Prescott. He calls his own number again. And Prescott finds him at first as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Prescott takes off with it. And that's a read goes backwards, Brock. They hand him a loss of 5. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
From the gun is Prescott. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Set up the screen to Chase. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. Aubrey puts it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
They got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Flowers now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play action. Here's Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Trying down the middle with Henry. The bounce outside, he is a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Finds the football outside. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Lamar now from the gun. Got this one down for Henry. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Formation for the Ravens.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. He finds Pickens left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Right back to Chase. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. Prescott to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 8 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Prescott again. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing again. Prescott. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
A 69-yard attempt.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And they are unable to double their lead.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Look at this. First play, and he's going for it. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Oops, knocks it through. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Flowers now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Jackson looking to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. He rocks that tackler. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for third down. They'll air it out on third. This one's to Andrews outright. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Cowboys about set to take over. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. First down, here's Dak. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. A handoff for Williams, running left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
From the red zone now. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
You put a receiver in motion left. Dak now from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First and 10 from the 43. Here's Jackson to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Lamar back to throw. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun is Prescott. Hits him on the out route. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down at that 17-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Another throw for Prescott. Gets him on the in route. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They go with Williams on the counter. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. We've got Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Baltimore running its offense out now. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
Hey, Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
1st and 10 from the 32. Lamar now from the gun. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down, here's Lamar. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Lamar throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Now to throw. He's making a bid for it. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. He's going to tuck it and run. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They kick the running back in motion. Lamar out of the pistol. Jump off caught by his back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 10.
everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Quarterback run here. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas. state that lives and breathes football. Welcome inside the massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Returning from the 18-yard line. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
30-yard line.
Prescott opening with a pass. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 1. 39-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Going to the ground again on first. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass brought in. They give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set a 3rd and very short.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Giants going dime coverage here, Brock. 6 DBs out there, 3rd down. Prescott to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. First down, here's Dak. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
All set now. 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Dak now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Prescott here from the gun. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Aubrey puts it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Wandale Robinson now to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Scattergood now from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Darts out of the shotgun. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Going on 1st down. It's Darts. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. Instead, he had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running with Scattergood. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That one gains 7. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
First, he loses the football. Ooh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
It's Scattergood on 2nd down. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long for him here. Pass complete to Robinson. And it'll be 1st First and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Looking inside the red zone. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants one up the opposing field goal, and they start with 7 on their opening drive. You know, ready to send this away. The return starts at the 18. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
First and 10, Prescott. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Screen here for Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Motioning the tight end now. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
The Giants using their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Prescott to throw once more to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Well, that hit arrived just in the nick of time. It's enough to break up the catch and bring up 3rd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal. Prescott, quick throw, complete. And he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now to kick this one away. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Brought down by Deron Bland.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, here's Dart. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Dart gonna throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Screen here for Scatterboo. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Cowboys are ready to go on offense a final time in this first half. Holding just a field goal lead, probably going to see them play close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
brings up 2nd and a yard.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Oshesky. Escapes a defender. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in this second half.
26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatteroo. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. On play action with Dart. That's incomplete left side.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. No run, it's Scatteroo. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. First and 10 from the 32. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. He's Stopped on the run back of the 27. The Giants offense all set to get started. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. To the left side, finds Johnson. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Dart. Pulled in by his back, Scattaboo. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, Brock. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on 2nd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Dart out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Here goes Dart to the air. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they're left with 4th and short.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run because they watched that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
On the handoff, here's Scattaboo. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Dak now from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickett. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Yeah, these in-cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Straight ahead with Williams. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stopped by a 2-time All-Pro in his first 3 seasons in the NFL, Trent McDuffie. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Prescott takes off with it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
3rd and long, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So that field goal gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now Dart. He's got it again. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Dart setting in the throw here. Got him in. Robinson has it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, here's Dart. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
On a sneak, here's Dart. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
A 43-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. And Kate, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score it with his legs.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here comes Williams on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. set of downs for him from the 31. It's an option right that begins this drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Prescott here from the gun. Completes it again to Pickens. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Williams. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash.
35-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
He completes it in traffic. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And Scannaboo on 3rd. It's the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.